All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the 140-pound division where Teofimo Lopez puts Devin Haney's business on Front Street and says that he has tried to make a fight with him 3 times for February 10th at Madison Square Garden Sphere, and Devin Haney refused to talk to him about it and did not want the fight. Says that he has proof, and we will review what he has to say and discuss it in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And in this video, we are going to be going through one more episode of the Drama Queens of Lightweight division that is now migrated up to season 2, and they're going to do it at 140 pounds. A bunch of back and forth between the same people, claiming that each one of them is ducking each other. This time it is Teofimo Lopez who takes to social media to talk about Devin the Dream Haney. And he says 3 times we have tried to face Devin Haney. The first time he overpriced himself. The second time he didn't show up to the meeting. The third time Devin told me he only talks to bosses. And then he also posts a detailed message to a person named Joel Fisher, which he says corroborates his story and provides even more details. Before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It really makes a big, big, big difference to the channel. Thank you to everybody that supports in the super thanks of videos like this and in the super chats of the video live streams we do Monday through Friday, or actually Monday through Monday. We do them every day. So there's always a boxing conversation to be had. But let's get into this, because according to Teofimo Lopez, this note proves that Devin Haney has been avoiding a fight with Teofimo Lopez. And in the words of Teofimo Lopez, here's proof that I tried once again to fight with Devin Haney during his fallout with Regis. Enough is enough with all you fakes joining together to make false narratives. Now, in this particular note, it reads, to Joel Fisher, good afternoon, Joel. I have a business proposal I would like to talk to you about. How would you and the chairman of Madison Square Garden like to host Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney February 10th live at MSG Sphere on Super Bowl weekend in fabulous Las Vegas? Joe Fisher says, Sal and I would be more than happy to talk to you about this. We have already started to have conversations with Top Rank, with you being the first fight in the Sphere. Haney has been mentioned as a potential opponent for this fight. We also have you headlining the Garden on December 9th, Heisman night. What's the best number to reach you at, and we will call you now? Teofimo Lopez responds by saying, sounds amazing. Here's my cell. Okay, so that is what Teofimo Lopez is saying. One, he tried to, what was the first one? Overprice themselves. Don't know, that is the common phrase that everybody's using now to say that somebody didn't want to have a fight. They overpriced themselves. 2, that he didn't show up to a meeting that they had scheduled to talk about a fight. And 3, that Devin Haney refused to talk to him and said, I only talk to bosses. So, what to believe, what to believe. I'll tell you what I believe. I believe that all of these fighters are doing just about the same thing. They're all doing a lot of talking in the media about fights that they want to have, framing each other for ducks. And when everything is real, all the really important stuff are taking place in the meetings that are going on between the different promoters in order to get the fights done. I do not believe Devin Haney was serious about fighting Shakur Stevenson. I do not believe Devin Haney is serious about fighting Gervonta Davis. I do not believe Devin Haney was serious about fighting Teofimo Lopez at 140 pounds because Teofimo Lopez was the person that he did not mention at all since he got to 140 pounds until Teofimo Lopez said something about moving to 147 to fight Terrence Crawford, and then Bill Haney jumped out there and said something about why you talking about him, you need to be talking about me. Now notice the use of the phrase, you need to be talking about us. Talking about us, because that's exactly what they're doing. They are doing a lot of talking. Now, if as far as fights that could actually happen, I believe Teofimo Lopez would fight Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez fought Vasily Lomachenko when Vasily Lomachenko hadn't lost since his second fight against Orlando Salido and was a 3-belt division champion. He fought him. He also didn't shy away from fighting George Kambosos for his mandatory. He fought him and he lost. He came back. He fought Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor seems to me to be a very, very good fighter. I don't have any problem whatsoever with the idea that he would fight, since he fought Josh Taylor, I don't have any problem with the fact that he would fight Teofimo Lopez. I mean, that he would fight Devin Haney. Why not? He seems like he's the guy that's fighting people when he's offered fights and wants to make the fights. Also, I think the fight is a 50-50 fight. I don't think that one guy has a significant advantage over the other guy in anything that you talk about. Not their performances, not their accolades, not their age, not their audience, not any of it. If Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are about as evenly matched in every way that you can go as there is, and I don't see why we can't have that fight. That is a very, very good fight. It's not like we got to worry about conversations about weight classes and whether or not I'm going to go down to 135. He's got to move up to 140. I'm not going to have a rehydration clause. I'm not the B-side. I'm going to lead at least none of that stuff going on between Gervonta and Devin Haney. Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis also wouldn't have those problems. That's why I think we need to talk about weight classes. Now, do I believe that Devin Haney is avoiding and scared to fight Teofimo Lopez? No, I do not. But I don't think that I think Devin is driven by business. Bill Haney is driven by business, just like Bob Arum is driven by business. Al Heyman is driven by business. Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are driven by business. Oscar De La Hoya is driven by business. I think they're all driven by business. Even the Saudi prince is driven. His businesses, his stuff with boxing is driven by business. It's just not driven about making a return on investment for a particular fight. His business is to make Saudi Arabia look good and a destination where people can travel and not have to deal and get good press for Saudi Arabia in the Western media, and not all the stuff going on about the human rights issues going. But at the end of the day, it's all a bunch of yap, in my opinion. And I don't mind yapping. It's a boxing channel and we yap about boxing. So that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.